And we're going to talk about the stars and pentagons in this lesson using AutoCAD 2012. And there are several examples on the screen that you're looking at. I'm going to explain one of them, how to create, and then you're going to get a very good idea. And you can choose any one of the four patterns of pentagons or stars and create one for a feedback. The first one on the left is a pentagon pattern. Actually, there are two patterns into each other. The second one, stars, pretty much should give you an idea. To draw a perfect star, you have to create a pentagon using the polygon command. The third example is showing the axes of the pentagon and the stars, and you can create the stars from those axes. I can draw you an example of it. For example, right now you can draw the line command and select the line command and then start drawing the star by just simply joining the lines between the corners of a pentagon and enter, and then you can simply trim. But you already learned this in the previous classes. In this lesson, and this is the last pattern for the stars, and you can erase all the pentagons and axes, and then you can leave the stars alone, and you can even leave inside of the stars colored. You can just color the stars. Let's start with the pattern of pentagon. How do we create a pentagon? First of all, you need to use polygon command. You're going to find a polygon under the draw group of commands on the upper left hand corner, and if you go to rectangle and click on it, and then you'll see the polygon is right underneath. Okay, and then you click on the polygon command. Polygon doesn't know how many sides you want. Pentagon has to have 5 sides, and computer will ask you how many number of the sides on the command menu. And command line, just simply you can type 5 for pentagon. Enter. And the first thing is going to ask you to pick a center point. So you pick a point right in the middle of the screen. Click. And the next question is whether the pentagon is going to be circumscribing a circle or inscribing inside the circle, the imaginary circle. And let's go with the eye, or enter, accept the default value, which is inscribing. Enter. And next we're going to create a pentagon by I'm turning on the ortho on so that it can maybe more perfect pentagon. Next is asking me the radius. The radius is 0.5. I'm typing 0.5 and pressing enter key, so that diameter is going to be 1 inch, and first pentagon is created in green, as you can see. To create a pattern, you need to have like 5 other pentagons around it. So for that, I'm going to use mirror command, and I'm going to make the mirror. And the mirror command will ask you what to mirror, and you click on the pentagon and enter key, and then it will ask you the mirror symmetry line. Mirror line is a symmetry line, and so I pick 2 corners of the pentagon and hit enter key, and the mirror copy is created. If we press enter again, mirror command comes back, and if I type P again, computer selects the previously selected item to mirror. One more time, computer will ask me the mirror line, and pick 2 points like this, and another pentagon is created, a mirror image of the first pentagon I created. And I'm going to continue doing this. You can either do this, or you can go simply the mirror command and click on it again, and you can select the item, hit the right mouse button to OK it, and then select the mirror line, a different side of the pentagon every time. Or you can press enter key, mirror command comes back. You can enter P key, that tells the computer which item to mirror copy. Enter key, that tells you there's nothing else to select, and then you pick the mirror line and enter key, and the mirror copy is created. And do that one more time because that needs to be done 5 times. Previous, enter, and then because it's a different mirror line, enter, and then you have a copy of the 5 copies of the pentagon. This is almost a perfect pattern. Now let's extend this pattern by just simply using the copy command. Okay. Copy, you're going to find the copy under the modify group of commands. Click on it and click on the pentagon on the upper right hand corner, and pick the corner of the pentagon. Okay. Lower right corner of the pentagon, and then turn off the ortho, you don't need it anymore, and then pick the upper right hand corner of the pentagon. Click here and enter. Okay, and that's a different pattern, start of a different pattern. And where are we going with this? We're going to use again mirror command to select the entire item, and the mirror line this time, the bottom point of the pentagon that we just simply copied, and lower right hand corner of the pentagon at the lower right. There it is. There's another pattern, mirror copy, and then in the center of the 2 patterns we have a star, naturally occurring star. We can continue doing this. But let's use a different mirror. This time let's cut mirror this way. Enter. Okay. And now we have a little different pattern than what we have done before. Okay. All right. How can we expand this? We can expand this using a different mirror command, perhaps by just simply going this way. Okay, enter, and this is enter. Okay, and what else do we need? We make this the pentagon at the center a little bit more clear, the star at the center a little bit more clear, so we probably need a copy of a pentagon. So I'm going to use the copy command and select lower right hand corner and put it here. Okay. Okay, and enter. So we have a pattern of pentagons. After you do that, just the color inside of it, the way you find out in the previous lessons, and call me for a feedback. If you have difficulty, call me anyway. Thank you very much for listening. Have a great day.